Welcome back for the last live chat for this Monday. I hope everyone is having a great day today for a Monday. So we're going to go ahead and finish the look. I did Velvet Veil, and then I actually did just a drugstore concealer underneath with Velvet Veil. It wasn't full coverage. It was a lot lighter, I guess. I don't want to say that because ours isn't heavy. Ours is just full coverage on our concealer, but I did that with the Velvet Veil. I have to say I'm okay with that so far. I have to see how it wears the rest of the day. And then I airbrushed over that. So I have my shade 3 foundation on. And then, of course, I did my eyes first. And, of course, I used the Lion King. Hey, Donnie, how are you? My lips are super dry, so I'm going to use a little bit of Hakuna Matata real quick. So I can get some moisture. Hey Sybil. So my hair is like a pink rose gold color right now. And I have to say, like, not having everything else on, I'm a little like not pumped about the gold. But I know that once I finish everything else, it'll all come together. If I'm just looking at it right now, I'm like, I probably would have tweaked it a little bit more. Because with pink hair, I'm pretty much limited on what I can and cannot do. So there you go. Take that for what it is. Hello, Amy. Hello, Patty. How are you? All right. So I'm going to take the sculpting palette now. And this is one thing I've been doing is using the sculpting palette for everything. Eyes, sculpting, everything. I really like it. I like that kind of monochromatic look. It's a natural glamish look. Hey, Trish, if that makes sense. But I've been digging it. All right, so I'm going to go in with the two lightest colors at the bottom. I've just put my angle brush in there. Hit the extra off. And then I'm going in and I'm going to start my sculpting. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Laura Lynn. So I'm just going in, kind of making a little bit of circular motions to buff that on. I'm actually going a little bit higher than my contour. So I kind of start right up the apples of my cheek, but I don't know, like right almost angled down a little bit, but then buffing this on. Hey, Casey. And then now going in and doing a little bit here. And a lot here. Oh, yay. We're getting a bigger YouTube group. Okay, so I did the two lighter ones since I'm sculpting, I did the two lighter ones for the top part of the sculpting, and then I can go in with a darker one, but not too dark. Oh, thank you. And go right underneath for more contouring, okay? And instead of squeezing the brush, I'm just using the side. Dawn, you need to get back on program. All right. So there we go. I got some shape to my face. See, even that makes a difference. Now I'm getting okay with just the eyes. And that's one thing that can throw you so much is my makeup, my face was done as far as like foundation. And foundation, what it's going to do is help cover imperfections and even out your skin tone. So I'm flat. I'm like, and the only color you're seeing or the only dimension you're seeing is the eyes. So if I'm just like all my attention would go straight to the eyes and I'm like, I don't know if I'm digging that. And then now adding some shape to the face and adding some interest there, it starts making more sense. In North Alabama, I don't. But Casey, if you want to email me, I can help you. We can find somebody. Yeah, Dawn said even a little bit of sculpting on my nose. And this is another thing I learned, and I really like this trick. So I've been sculpting, especially with the monochromatic look where I'm just trying to keep everything even Steven, and kind of that it's neutral, but then it's not. I mean, neutral to me or natural to me seems like you might interpret it as less makeup. It actually probably takes more work to make you look natural than it would to make you look like boom. So I've been sculpting with, do a little bit more here with this brush. Okay, and this is the L110. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to go straight down my nose. Okay, so I'm actually, yes, I'm putting the sculpting or the bronzer on my nose. And you're like, Heather, wrong. But just a little bit. So now you see, because we're actually playing with sculpting. It's the best word, but or contouring. Now I'm going to grab my powder. This is the translucent powder in our compact. And I'm actually kind of doing the opposite. Okay. Where's my powder brush? So then I can take it and kind of buff that edge out a little. And look how sculpted that is. Oh my gosh, Laura. Oh, girl, we actually have a lot of, I'm going to, in case you're on YouTube, Laura says, I feel stupid. I bought the machine over 6 years ago and never used it. I paid for 2 years of the liquid makeup and had several surgeries, got sick over that period. And she still has bottles unopened. So 6 years, even though it's unopened, I don't know. I would probably get some fresh bottles, Laura, but your machine will work and we can get you going. You're going to love it. Love it. I promise. I promise. It is just amazing because it actually will give you whatever look you're looking for, whether it's a flawless, made up look, natural look, it doesn't matter. Get it out, play with it. And if you want to order some of the smaller bottles of the foundation, that way you can determine which shade you are, which I don't think you're probably not off from what you originally ordered. But we all, our silk foundation has changed as far as the shades. So for our silk foundation, we actually have 1 through 18 shades now. And so you might want to check on some of those because you're gonna love it. Okay, Laura's tossing them. Okay. Amy's like, oh my gosh, I have to try that on my nose. Yeah, it's actually something, it's almost different. Because like if I'm telling you to contour it, I would tell you to lighten here and contour the sides. I just did the opposite of that. But you can tell, like it's still, you can see my eyeglass marks, but you can tell like it was super easy. And to use something different, I did reach out for my the Lion King stuff, but I can also go back and I'm using the Optics palette and I'll use kind of the pinky gold and I can still highlight right there on my nose. So I'm still getting that highlight at the very tip. And then I'm going to go in here. Now I'm throwing, because my eyes have the gold shimmer, I'm throwing some pink in here to help blend with the hair. I'll go down there too. But that way, I just thought that was a cool way of doing it where it's a little bit easier. Oh, yes. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, Laura, check out, if you want to reach out to one of our Luminess beauties and order it, they are offering, it's 25%. You get additional 25% off, but it ends today. And so make sure you order that today. Laura says, my eyebrows are on fleek, girl. Thank you, Laura, because my eyebrows sometimes are the talk of the town. People think they're, but I talk like this a lot, so people are like, why are eyebrows so big? But I'm now trying to talk without raising my eyebrows. So thank you for that, Laura. Thank you. Is there a way to contour, a way to make your nose look bigger? Yes. So remember that the shadow is going to reduce it, and then the light is going to pop it, okay? So if you did it this way, you could just make this look, do you need to make it look longer, or is it too narrow? Look bigger. If you need it to look wider, let's do it two ways. If you need it to look wider, then do more highlighting up here, and then just contour more here. Okay, but you can put some shimmer there, and that's going to help it look wider. Now, if you did it the opposite, you would not, like I use this brush, I would use a smaller brush, or you could squeeze the brush like that and go real narrow and go all the way down. And then your highlighting, you could still do here, but then do it right here too. So it elongates that nose. Does that make sense? Hey, Elba. All right. Oh, Dawn on YouTube said she has a pug nose. I'm like trying to look at all the messages, whatever those things are called. Okay, so we have done, I'm not going to add blush today. If I wanted to, I could. You can add blush on top of this, but I'm just going to keep it very simple, more on the simple side. Of course, I will add lashes. So I'm going to my bag of lashes, pulling out two. Let me make sure I get two of the same, or the set. So there's one, and nope, that's the same one. Let me get another one. It literally is a bag of lashes because I wear them home and I don't bring the case. So I just put them in a bag. Okay, here's the other one. All right, now I'll grab I'm now putting a little bit of glue along there. And then grabbing my tweezers. So Laura, we actually have the velvet veil. This will help if you do get glistening during the day. But the one thing I would definitely recommend is the final seal. Final seal is something you actually can spray on afterwards, and that's going to keep you basically waterproof. So if you do sweat, my whole thing is like, now that it's summer, if I put my sunglasses on, I even sweat underneath here. Like I went to walk my dog right before I left for work, and I'm sweating. Like not, ooh, you're glistening. Nope. I mean like full-fledged dripping down my face. Luckily, I come to work with no makeup on because of the live chats, but I'm just like, ugh. So the final seal is definitely something you'll want to get because that's amazing. Oh, awesome. Yes. I saw his, what was he doing today? I think they were doing a store, like he was doing makeup. All right, so now I have my lash. I'm switching this over, looking down into the mirror, going up and over, putting it kind of in the middle, and now dragging this one to the end. I always do it to this end first because I want it on that end. I don't want it all the way on the inside here. I want it to work with my lashes. And I'm doing this right to the lash line. Now I didn't bend them like I should have, so it's going to give me a little trouble. But that's okay. What is the difference, Final Seal spray versus the liquid? There's no, Kendra, there's really no difference except for the smell. I love the one that's in the bottle. It's not an aerosol. It's actually a pump. And I just tend to like it better. Bizette swears by the Final Seal. Yeah, I put it on. I put a lot on when that week I moved the end of May in Texas, and I needed it. All right. All right, bipolar state. All right, so now I placed that one, and I just placed it right kind of in the center, just right there on my lash line. And now I'm going to get the end. Now notice I'm looking down into my mirror, guys. That is the key, because you want to stretch your eye. If you've ever had lashes put on, they always ask you to look down or close your eye. And so this is stretching my eye the way I need it to be stretched to put on the lash. Now, this one was a little wet. I didn't wait till it got tacky enough. But guess what? I can just talk to you for a second, let it get tacky, and then I can go back and make sure it's sticking. So what I always tell, I always tell you guys to do something. Hey, Kathy, do something like push the envelope with your makeup before you take it off. What are some things you guys are doing? Are you adding a smokier eye? Are you adding a bolder lip? What are some things that you can do that you're doing to push the envelope? I'm waiting. This one does not want to stick, so I'm just hold it there for a second. Oh, and have them do it. So what are those things that you're doing to push the envelope, to get you to do something maybe that you're not used to? You can do that at night. Donnie tries the wing look. Lips, a stronger lip, like a bold lip. Okay, lashes on. I mean, guys, sometimes these give me a hard time, sometimes they don't. It just depends. I mean, you just have to work with it and don't okay, whatever. You know, that they whenever, it never fails. If I'm going to a special occasion and I need my makeup to look amazing, what happens? Something happens. Whether I have to redo something or it doesn't turn out maybe how I thought. The days that you don't have anything going on and you're bored are the days that your makeup's going to be on point. So that's why I'm telling you guys to try different things. Keep practicing. Dawn does more color, lips and eyes. The liquid highlighter. Yay! I love our liquid highlighter. It is amazing. Darker contouring. I like, because a lot of people start out with contouring, but yet they maybe don't do it as bold as maybe taking it to the next level. So I like that. Contouring like mad. Yes, do it before you go to bed. Remember, we have 3 rules. 3 rules. 1, always try something new at night. It'll take you 2 seconds, just right before you go to bed or right before you take off your makeup. Bam, do something different. Smoke out an eye, red lip, contouring. Yeah, whatever, all of that. Do that. Number 2 is give another woman a compliment, a stranger. If it pops in your head, say it, as long as it's good. Make it, oh, that's a cute dress. Oh, your hair looks really cute. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I love those earrings. Oh, that looks so good on you. Whatever. If it pops in your head, say it. Give somebody a compliment. Give another woman a compliment. I said woman. Give a woman a compliment. Okay? And the third thing, what's my third thing? Anybody remember? Oh, thank you, Laura. What's my third one? Compliment. Try something before you take it off. Try your makeup before you take it off. And eyebrows, there has to be 2. And there are no mistakes. Exactly, Dawn. There are no mistakes. No mistakes. Because makeup washes off. But 2, you can fix so much. I mean, a lot of times I mess up. You just keep going and you make it right. Oh yeah, stop with the self-doubt talk. That was right. That was the other thing. Robin, thank you for keeping me straight. Self-doubt, yes. When we hear those things in our head, negative on us, change it. Change your recording. You need to change it, and I want you to say 2 good things about yourself. Bottom line. Mine happen every morning when I'm getting dressed. I'm like, oh, this looks horrible. Nope. It's going to look cute. So always, always, always change that. We need to change it where we are going to be positive with other people and with us. But yes, there has to be 2 eyebrows. All right. So I do have Kuna Matata on here, but now I'm going in with Stark. And I have a little bit of my highlighter right here on my Cupid's bow. So I'm going in. And I start filling in my lips. Oh, thank you, Kim. I never just do the line. That drives me crazy. If I see it on you, I will come over. I want you to fill them in. It doesn't have to be perfect and you don't have to fill them all the way. Just don't do this. Well, I have stuff on, you can't tell. Just don't do that exact line. Okay. So I'm filling them in. And I'm using kind of the side of the pencil. And because I have a Kuna Matata on, it's easier to kind of smudge. Because it's also so moisturizing. So that goes on really smooth. And then, Kathy, you mentioned our highlighters and the tubes here. Watch this. Oh, you know what I want to do, though? I want to do the rose gold since I have pink. Ooh, Stark is Robin's favorite. What? She just put a highlighter on her lips? Yeah, I did. Look at that. If it's too shiny, I'm going over it. I need to redo this line. Hold on. With that. Bam. Oh, I picked up a glove to wipe my hand. All right. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. There you go. So there are so many things. We're thinking outside the box. Remember when we did the neutral Lion King lip and when I did it for blush? Always think outside the box, guys. You can always try different things and look at pigments. Just look at the pigment and bam, there you go. All right, guys, there you go. I feel this. Now, see, I love the colors. Again, when I first started and had all like between the 11:30 and the 3, I was like, ooh, I'm not kind of digging these. Now that I have my lashes on, now that I have everything else on, it makes sense. I'm going to finish in line. I'm using the Persuasion eyeliner, the brown. What color is this for real, though? It's the brown one. I don't know the color I should. Anybody? Bam. And there you go. To me, that finishes the look just because it helps hide that line from the mascara. I mean, from those things, eyelashes. So, all right, guys, there you go. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you guys all tomorrow at the crack of 10 for our live chats. We are here Monday through Friday, 10, 11, and 3 to go over anything and everything you guys want to see, hear, and talk about. So let me know if there's anything you want to see, hear, and talk about, and we can go from there. All right? All right, guys. Great seeing you today. Great Monday, and I'll see you soon as I find my little thing. Okay. Bye for now, guys.